Let me show you, it's the best laundry hack that I have found. I used to be a firm believer in the GAIN brand in the laundry.
Yes, GAIN, aka Gain. And I'm not really sure why we're not saying the name, but it's made and marketed for people who really prioritize scent. Like the Gain lover really wants their clothes to enter a room before they do. And if you were trying to decide, say, between Tide and Gain, which are both made by Procter and Gamble, Tide focuses on cleaning, and although Gain cleans, the real focus is on scent.
I like the GAIN original. I'll just use this. First of all, why is it so expensive for such a small bottle?
That's because you're buying it at the dollar store, and unfortunately, that's the dollar store trap. Smaller price tag, but more expensive per load.
Second of all, why does it not soap up after my clothes are in the washer with the detergent?
That's because Gain is a detergent that is optimized for high efficiency machines and has a blend of non-ionic surfactants, which are specifically used to clean effectively with low sudsing. That's intentional because excess suds in a high efficiency machine can cause damage, and suds don't make your clothes cleaner.
Third of all, why did it not get my clothes clean?
I think you answered that in one of your other laundry videos.
And I use way too much because that's the way I like to do it. And I use way too much.
You only need about 2 tablespoons of a good detergent for a regular load. More detergent doesn't mean more clean. It means more residue your machine can't rinse out, and that's why they don't seem clean. They're wearing last week's detergent like a coat.
I got this stuff to make my kind, and I'm going to show you y'all how to make it, and it's going to change your life. You're going to get one of these big bags of photo. You're going to get one of these big boxes of OxyClean. Then you're going to get one of these size bags of Ariel.
Ariel is a top tier detergent, so why would you want to dilute it with a lower quality detergent? It's just counterproductive if clean is the goal. Add scent beads if you want scent, but the classic powder version of Foca is not really an HE detergent. It's formulated for traditional top loading machines, and it can cause oversudsing if you're using it in a front loader or an HE machine. Based on my research and this little clip from one of your videos, your machine isn't HE. My guess is it's a GEGTWP 1000 MWW or something similar, which is a traditional non-HE top loader. So for you, sudsing isn't an issue, but for others with different machines, it may be, which is why you need to be careful when giving advice online.
You mix this with this with this.
This is the part where the laundry hack becomes a laundry myth. When you mix 3 products without knowing what each one does, you can't actually know which one is doing the work or whether any of them are. You've just made a more expensive, less effective version of Ariel by adding the Foca. And Oxy is great, but you definitely don't need it in every load.
Balanced out in your load of clothes, they're going to be cleaner, they're going to smell better, they're going to hold their shape better, they're just going to be better.
You mixed 11 pounds of Foca with 12.8 pounds of Ariel and 5 pounds of Oxy, and you use the Oxy scoop to measure out the mixture for a load. That means that there is just over 1 tablespoon of Oxy per load, and the effective Oxy dose is 4 to 8 tablespoons. So that means it's not doing anything, so it's a complete waste.
So I'm going to mix this up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like in the washing machine. Okay, as of right now, there are no clothes in there. That's only soap.
And that would be because
I used way too much. When I used the GAIN the other day, there was no bubbles, no suds, no nothing.
Fine, don't use GAIN, but if you like ARIEL, then use that. Just ARIEL. Don't waste your TIME or MONEY. Okay, BYE.